What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to a Rogue Tower. We're going to do a 3-laner here today, y'all, using that build I posted up yesterday, where we focus on getting into Expunge, and we focus heavily on the Poison Sprayer. So, I'm going to be using that one. I will put a link up above in the cards to this full build and exactly how I did the unlocks and what I did. Additionally, this is going to be a super long video, as a lot of people are going to want to see this entire process from start to finish, but a lot of people are not, and I feel you there. So take a look at the chapters down below, and there will be timestamps in the description as well. But let's go ahead and hop on in and get this triple defense started and see if we have a little luck. It's always a little sketchy early game on these triples. It just, what more can you say? It's just super, super sketch. So we're going to go ahead and throw down ballistas, covering the houses here, basically. There we go. We've got one on every corner of the house, and let's just start building out here and see what we get. See, getting the mana bank right out. That's crazy good. We got plus damage to armor, which early game, I think that's going to help us the most here. So let's go ahead and take that one, and then we'll get expanded out here a little bit further. Ballista range, I mean, that's just good stuff, but this is an absolute gift. Getting the fire damage on the ballistas early game is so huge. No doubt there. So let's see, let's go ahead and expand here. In fact, we're going to go ahead and change these over. They're going to be on most armor, most health. And then we'll go most armor, most health on that one as well. And let's expand out one this way. So sketch. Look at this. Now look at the choices. Holy crap. We got 3 great ones. Range, burn, or slow. Let's go with the slow, as we don't have any slow yet. And let's work on getting expanded out this way as well. Now we've got an opportunity to do something here that's going to hit both lanes. So let's see what we get here. We got additional slow, but we also got range. I just think range is going to be just superior right now. So let's go, let's actually go in at this house right here. So it's going to hit 2 lanes. And we're going to do the same thing on those. We'll go most armor, most health. Most armor, most health. And we don't have enough for another one, but I'd love to get one in over here. As this is now our weakest area here. Now, having that fire damage is really going to help. As you see, we are going to have a little incidental damage here in the early waves, but we will be able to get recovered from that. Look at that, another ballista range. That is so awesome. Let's go ahead and drop a ballista here as well. We'll go more armor and health, and crack one open that way. I feel like we need another ballista over here. We got a nice little loop here. Oof. Well, I mean, we held out, but boy, was it a little bit rough. Holy crap, another ballista range. Wow. Absolute gift right there. Let's go ahead and go, say, right here. Once again, armor and health. Let's expand out this way this time. And see if we do a little bit better here. I need to be burning the armor off before the enemies get close, basically. And that fire should really be helping that, but... looks like we stopped the hemorrhaging there and got ourselves back up to full. So good stuff there. And look at this, more burn damage. But we did get the poison sprayer. And the poison sprayer is what we are going to base this entire build off of. Let's go ahead and take that poison sprayer, and let's get the poison started here. Now, what do we want to do? Feels like just to get started, we want to do something right in the center here. That's going to hit both lanes. So let's go with a poison sprayer there, and then we'll expand out one this way. How are we holding up over here, though? It's sketchy. It is sketchy. In fact, we're going to have to do something on this lane next. That poison sprayer helps out, getting a little bit of damage in there. Well, let's see. We got the mana bank now, which, I mean, it's a little early. But we're going to want that eventually anyway. Let's just go ahead and take it. And then let's go with a poison sprayer right here on that +3. And then, let's expand out this way one more. See how we hold up over here. Oh man, that is rough, rough, rough. I think we need to get another poison sprayer here right away. There we go. A little sketch, but we got through. Let's go ahead and take the sorcery now and get a little bit spammier with these poison sprayers as we continue to build it out. Let's put one right over here now. Definitely a little bit of a sketchy start. Now, getting the burn on the ballistas is really saving the day right now. It's helping out so much with these with this bits of armor. We're still we lost some points there. We'll get them all back. Not the end of the world here, that's for sure. The start is sketch. I mean, what more can you say? It's always a rough start. Now, this is what I was looking for. But wow, man, we are getting so many good choices. But now that we're going into the poison, I've got to keep that going. But, you know, I can't resist that additional slow there. Let's go ahead and take that. And then what do we want to do? I think we want to expand out here next, but we're going to need something else in the middle. Now, where do we want to put it? What's the range like right there? The range is not wonderful there. It just barely hits the edge. If we go right here, it will at least hit that corner. So let's go with that. But I do want to expand this way and kind of get a little bit of free action out of those ballistas as well. See how it holds up here. If we can just get to a point where we get like 2 or 3 waves in a row with no loss at all, it's going to really, really be significant at this stage. And then having this double area so close is not good. Ideally, I would want those out a little bit further, but I mean, we're holding up, right? We've got through that one. Okay, we got we've got the mana bank. We can ignore mana now. We got poison sprayers. We got more burn damage on the ballistas. Let's take it. Take advantage of it while we can. Now, speaking of, it's time we take advantage of a few more of these houses. So, drop a ballista there. What do we got here? We've only got enough for one more. I guess we might as well just slap it there. I'm going to leave those 2 on progress. And let's see what we get. We're getting lots of houses. That's a good thing. This one, however, we can go most armor, most health. Oh, we are going to lose more here again. Holy crap, man. We lost 2 more right there. Oof. Big oofs. Need to get the build stabilized here for a few waves, particularly with the boss coming up. And where do we want the boss coming from? I'm thinking we want him coming off of this lane. Oh. Or do we? Decisions. Let's go ahead and take, let's take the plus damage to armor, just to help us out here early. Then what do we want to do? Well, I mean, another poison sprayer right here would be ideal. Let's give that one more tile here. Grab another ballista down there. I've got to get all these houses covered here. Yeah, I just hate the fact that I'm popping those open so close. I really need to find some better chokes. Like this area here is going to be my choke out here. And then this one, we haven't even made it out to where we're going to have the choke at yet. I think we're going to be alright for the rest of this one, though. We got one more wave before the boss. All right, what do we got? We can increase the poison damage. Let's do that. Increase the poison damage. We're going to go out this way. I can't stand this choke being so close here. In fact, let's put one right here just to start building on this. Now let's pop that and then go with another ballista, say here, just to help out on this transition here. Now this one is not getting any benefit from the house because it's on a different elevation. But I think just having that little bit more damage there, yeah, it looks like it made a big difference. So that's good. Looks like we are probably going to hold strong on this one. You know, boss wave next, but where do we want the boss coming from? Right now, I think the boss will spawn from here, which is probably fine. Let's see, let's go with that additional poison damage. Get that stuff stacked up. Let's throw a ballista, say here, to help out. We're going to get most health on that one. And then if I pop this one should be the boss spawn. Let's see. Oh, it's not. It is over here still. Alright, well that's fine. That's fine. We can, what do we want to do? Well, I think an emergency poison sprayer is in order. So let's slap that down and see if we can't get this guy burned. I'm going to have to throw some more ballistas up here too. Get most health there and make sure that one is constantly getting hit. And I think we'll be able to get through the boss. We'll have to see. It's going to be a bit of a slow burn here for sure. Once he hits these poison sprayers, we should be getting a little bit more action out of him. Yeah, I see he's burning fairly quick. I think we will be just fine on old Oogie, as he still has a long walk, and he is just about there. That is for sure. So now let's get some nice fat bonuses here out of this chest. Let's see what we're going to get. Alright, we got Creeping Cough. Absolutely huge. We're going to take that, but what's in the chests? Let's see. Well, we can take, let's go ahead and take the university now, as we will start getting free crit damage now. We got another spores. Let's take it. Let's do slow but sure. Wow, we got lots of chests on this one. We'll take the additional armor damage. Alright, we got more armor or shields. Now we're going to have to start thinking about shields. So let's go with plus damage to shields there. And see what else we can do. We got 743 now. Well, I mean, do I want to keep this area as the boss area is the question. Let's see what happens over here on this lane. Hey, it kept going straight there. Go ahead and get another poison sprayer here, making sure we're able to hit both of those lanes. Then we're going to want to get something figured out up here pretty darn quick like. I'm going to save the gold, even though I could slap it down right now and get great benefit from it. But we are going to lose big here. The shields just did us in up on this lane. So yeah, we're going to lose more from these guys even. Additionally, you see our mana is starting to hurt a little bit. Right, so we're good on those now. It's all about this. Let's just do this and try to survive this, and we will we'll sell these ballistas after. Managed to keep the hemorrhaging to a low. That's a plus. And we got one more slow mover, which is ballistas are going to get him before he's there. All right, what do we have? Well, we got 5% crit. We've also got banditry. I'm going to take the crit, because I'm never going to turn down one of these crit gains, as it's so huge having those later on. Alright, now let's go ahead and we'll get rid of these emergency ones that we threw down. And that's going to allow us to do something out here. But what do we want to do? Let's look at what the lane is like. Oh, man. Well, it's screaming poison sprayer right there. It's such a shame we got those tombs there. The old graves. I think we're probably going to end up losing more here because we just can't get through the shield. Not yet, anyway. And we're going to need a mana bank, too. Let's go ahead and just start working on those. I'll put them over in this corner. Alright, are we going to make it here? I think we're going to just lose something there. And we're going to lose something here, potentially. These are all really low. Or no, we got through it, surprisingly. Wow. It is not over yet, though. We got the shielded mobs rolling in at the end here. Looks like we got them all popped, at least. We're going to be good there. I hate this area. You know, I am going to really hope this comes this way. What do we got? We got corrosion. We can start working on crit. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and start working on crit. Let's see what happens right here. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. Definitely helps it out quite a bit right here in this area. In fact, I think I'm going to sell that one and move it over here. In fact, I'm just going to do that now. Let it get some shots in here. Now, spending gold on upgrades, you get a lot of value out of them because every time you upgrade it, of course, you're increasing that crit chance now. So getting that added into it is definitely, it's a large aspect of what we want this build to be when we're finished with it. Slow rolling. Okay. What do we got? We got Mana Siphon. We got Poison Sprayers, get +1 to shields. I think that's kind of a no-brainer. Just keep working on getting these Poison Sprayers jacked. And let's see. Man, such a shame we don't have any elevation here, but... Oh, wow, but look at that! We got it here now. We got a... Oh, wow, a bunch of +2s and +3. I think we're going to go right on that +2 spot here, just to get through these next few waves. How are we doing here? It's about time to do something else in this area. Now, I can always take my gold and just dump it into upgrades, and like I said, get a lot of value out of it. But we're still not where we want to be right here yet. So let's go with another Poison Sprayer here. We're going to have to take a look at our mana. Looks like it's holding strong for the moment anyway. This is quite nice right here, the way this is stretching out. So I do want to see where that's going to go. But we have taken huge leaps and gains in getting this build squared away now. Alright, well, we got Spores 3. Not going to turn it down. Let's see what we get right here, though. Oh, it turns out. But, I mean, it's not over yet. We still got another place to try right there. Now, taking a look at which one is our highest level. That's 2, that's 3, that one's 4. So, getting that... now I've got a 9% chance to crit, but every time I upgrade, it's going to take that crit chance up. So spending some of that cash on upgrades is quite beneficial right now, for sure. However, if I'm going to keep spamming Poison Sprayers, I need to make sure I got the mana regen. So I'm going to keep popping these houses down until I have just way more mana than what I need. That way I can kind of do whatever I want. Seems like right here is a good little choke. This whole area, starting here and working our way to there, seems like it's going to be the place for right on that lane. This lane is starting to open up more now. We are starting to get some options here. Let's see, and look at that, Spores 4. Oof, now I could take Banditry too and start getting that cash flowing. Let's take the Spores 4 though and get the poison damage, and let's see. Oh, that's a pretty nice little corner there. It's a shame we don't have any +3s around here though. What about right here? I'm going to see what the range would be like right here. If it will hit both of these lanes, then I think that's going to be a solid selection. And it does. So yeah, let's definitely do a little bit more double dipping there. Now, right now, that poison damage that's just spraying around and double dipping in multiple lanes seems so insignificant. But it will be quite significant once we get this build squared away a little bit more. There's no doubt about that. I'm so tempted to throw more poison sprayers around out here just for the CC element, because it's only a matter of time, and we're going to get the Creeping Cough. And that is just huge, huge, huge. Alright, well, wow, we got quality over quantity again. Getting 2 stacks of that right away is pretty huge. We got Make Them Suffer. Let's go ahead and take Make Them Suffer. I kind of want to take Banditry, too. It's such a tough call. Let's take Make Them Suffer on that one. And, I think we need to extend here a little bit, maybe. Let's go right there. We've got another split right there. Holy smokes. We're definitely going to have to be relying on this area and this area here, I think, for this side. And then here, we're just looking real nice right here in this huge stretch. So, just going to keep stacking them in out here and seeing what we can do with it. I think when I get that 1300, I am going to go back onto this one. I wish I could demolish that. I guess that sounds terrible, huh? But demolishing that grave would be quite nice. That's premium real estate, that grave's on. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So let's go ahead and go with that +2 here, just to get a little bit more of that poison spray down. What is going to really give us our big damage later on is having huge stacks of the poison up. That way when we crit and we get that percentage of poison damage, it's going to be a significant amount. So stacking as much poison damage as we can early is just so, so huge. Armor or health? Let's go health on this one. And let's come over this way and see what's going to happen at this lane. Alright, it's going to turn in on itself, so that lane will be dead right there. Really looking pretty good. Let's go with this +2. It doesn't hit that lane, sadly, but it's alright. Actually, you know what? I think it's going to be better hitting 2 lanes than being a +1. Actually, it may not hit that lane there either. We're going to have to check it here. I'm going to leave it there for a moment since enemies are pushing in, though. What we can do is work on that crit chance a little bit more. Let's just spray a few upgrades around and get our crit working here a little bit. Looks like we're going to hold it off here, but got a little sketchy here, no doubt. Alright, there we go. So what do we got? We got more crit. We got Fumes 3, which is nice. I think, you know what, let's just go ahead and take the increased crit, because that's really going to help us out later. And we'll close this one off and box it in here. And GG's on that one. Now I'm wondering if I put a poison sprayer right here on this +3, is it going to hit this lane? I'm not sure. We're going to have to see on that one. How are we holding up here? We're getting beat on a little bit here. We got a lot of upgrades into our poison sprayers now, though. Go ahead and get another one right here. Might want to get a few more ballistas around, too. Just for a little additional CC. So far, so good, though. I feel like I want a poison sprayer here, but boy, that bad boy's level 7 already. It's alright. Let's go ahead and slap one in there. Because that will get an opportunity to double tip, too. And look at that. We got quality over quantity 3 now. Alright, let's take it. As soon as we get the right thing, this build is going to, like, go on automated, I think. It's just going to be really, really powerful. We got Zombie Oogie rolling out now. Let's go ahead and get that in. And Zombie Oogie is all about the shield. So let's get some fat shield upgrades in with the rest of our cash here. Could be a little bit sketchy on old Zombie Oogie. We will have to see how it goes. This lane is going to be a clear at least, so we'll get that poison sprayer back on duty, assuming old Zombie Oogie pushes through, which he's very likely to do, I think. Let's get a few ballistas in here. I'm going to put these ballistas on shield. That way they just keep the slow going on Zombie Oogie. Let these guys get past and completely burn out, ideally. Alright, now Zombie Oogie should lose at least a bar right here, or really close to it. Looks like it's going to be slightly more than a bar. So good stuff there. And then we should burn... Oh, wow, yeah, it's like almost a bar and a half. Heck, we're going on 2 bars by the time it's at the end. I think it's GG's for this boss, so hopefully we get some nice upgrades here. Let's see what's coming. We're just about there. Now we are into his health bar. And that's going to burn quick with those ballistas, so... Yeah, it's GG's. Sorry, Zombie Oogie. You didn't deserve all that, but you got it anyway. Alright, now what do we have? We can take Banditry. Vile Consumption is going to be very helpful now. Let's go Vile Consumption. And then let's see what we got on these chests. Well, we got Corrosion 3. We got +1 damage to shields there. And then we got one more chest. Ballistas deal poison damage. I mean, that's only going to help us later on. So let's go ahead and take that. And then where do we want to go? I'm thinking we want to go out another one here. I kind of want to turn this into the boss lane. I really like that, that thought. Well, we got the big plus there, so poison sprayer there is kind of a no-brainer. We got a +3 here as well. We can get another one in. So that is going to put a lot of damage in out here. But we still have got to get the draws. We haven't gotten the cards we need quite yet. So let's see how we're going to do here. You know, if RNG just hates you, then RNG just hates you. And we all know RNG just absolutely hates me. So yeah, let's see what we can do. It looks like we're getting it done for the most part, but we really need to get 1 or 2 lucky draws right now, and it will just be game-changing big time for this entire playthrough here. Boy, they are pushing in hard. Oof, we didn't lose, but boy, that was not pretty. Alright. Then we got these guys finally coming around the corner here. It looks like they're going to be softened up quite nicely, though, for when they get into the final stretch. Just about there. We're going to lose a couple here, I think. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose something. Yeah, we lost 2 there. Okay, but here we go. And this was... Oh my god, we got 2 of the most incredible ones. I've got to take Expunge, because that's what I'm really missing now. But oh my god, biochemistry is so good. Let's hope we get it again. Well, I'm sure we'll get it again. Now, having Expunge means we are now a crit build. So we want to go ahead and spend all of our gold on getting some upgrades in here for the crits. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of spread a few out evenly across the way here and get that crit chance up. You see we're at 32% now there. Let's get a few upgrades in here as well, just to get a little bit more crit going here. Now we are out of cash money. Boy, I would have loved to have had more to spend here, but what can you do? Now, as we build out from here, it just is going to add an absolutely extreme amount of power. So, let's see. Let's go... Actually, let's go this way and see how far we come down. Oh, not at all. Well, we got another really good poison sprayer spot here that may end up reaching over into this lane. We'll have to see how that goes. Now, this should be a pretty significant difference as far as the burning power. We're going to start getting, as towers start critting, they're going to be doing large amounts of damage since we've got so much poison out there. So now we need to focus on just getting our crit damage up while also adding more to the poison sprayers wherever we can. So just going to keep letting it fly here. See how we do on the shield. Yeah, see, that shielded mob just got roasted. Still doing quite nice here as well. There's no way those guys make that final stretch. That's actually all that's left, it looks like. Now, we're going to want to push out to this area. In fact, let's go ahead and get another poison sprayer there. And let's get the crit chance up a little higher on these as well. Let's see, what did we get? We got poison bolts. I mean, I'm going to take it just because that one is one of the more rare selections from this build, and it's one that's going to directly benefit, so the more poison the merrier, since we're full in on Expunge and the full poison damage. So keep heading out here. I'm pretty sure this area we're going to be able to choke off right here, but we just need to get just a few more draws. A few more lucky cards, and it will be GG. But we've got a main killing area now and the last resort. So getting Creeping Cough would be really big right now. There's lots of things that could be extremely beneficial right now. Wave 28. We just got to kind of, it's going to slow roll it through here a little bit. Looks like we've got all that stuff, though. How are we doing over here? They still have got to go through the final gauntlet, so I'm pretty confident about here, too. But I do want to get another poison sprayer right here when I get the opportunity for it. In fact, let's just throw it there now. And let's get this crit up. You see we're into the second tier of crits now. And yeah, we're burning them out. So we're in pretty good shape here now. So let's see. We got Fumes is directly a poison sprayer upgrade. So let's go ahead and take that. And let's go here one more. It looks like I'm turning this into the boss lane. And boy, look at all these high points we got here. Holy crap. So good. And it seems like we're holding pretty strong on mana at the moment. Just get a few more houses out here just to crank that up even higher. We're definitely at the stage where we're going to want to spike our mana regen a little. Keep all of these poison sprayers spraying. And they're doing good now, so... The amount of damage this build puts out as we develop it, it's just absolutely crazy. It gets to absurd levels. Like, I kind of consider this not a super lucky run so far. It had a really shaky start where I was hemorrhaging points the whole time. We definitely could have gotten some better draws on this one, without a doubt. Just about there. Alright, what do we have? Biochemistry, and there it is. Plus 10% crit chance. So that's adding to all of my poison sprayers, that 10% crit. And remember, every time we crit, we're doing that increased damage. So it's just getting to a point now where it's just going to keep stacking and stacking. So, yeah, looking great. Let's see. We do need another poison sprayer here. I'm going to leave both of these on progression, because most of these mobs are going to run through, and then it will spray into them down here and get them nice and coated up. I want to throw some more upgrades in out here, get this crit up. We could be doing more right here, that's for sure. Oh, these shields burning. Seems like the shields are not burning quite wonderfully here. I mean, we'll get to a point where we're shredding them, but we're just not there yet. We're getting close, though. Definitely getting close. And let's see, they are on the home stretch. There's still a lot of health left. Looks like we've got the creeping cough already. So, I believe we have anyway. Some of the cards, their display property of it is not wonderful in every case. Alright, let's see. Well, infection, and then we got banditry. I think let's go ahead and take banditry and get that coin flowing a little bit more. And then, what else do we want to do? Well, we need to do a better choke out here, I think. We can't put many points into it, but let's throw a couple of upgrades into that one. Gives us up to 30% crit chance anyway. Then let's go out here one more. How are we doing there? A little better? I mean, I just need to spend some... I need to make some investments into this area, really. To get that crit up. The higher the crit is, of course, the more that expunge is going to proc. And just... so devastating. See, we're putting in a nice little bit of work there right now. Get some ups in here as well. It's a big difference over on this lane. Actually, it looks like it's a fairly large difference there as well. Okay, what do we have? These are not spectacular choices. The Mana Siphon works out to be a little bit more cost-effective for what you get out of it. But I think we're just going to take this just for generic regen. I don't think I'm going to build out any universities on this one. So I'm not going to bother with that one. You know, I guess we could take this and just stack more. Let's take that one and stack more mana here. It is nice. A nice bit of power upgrade, but we're going to be burning some serious juice now. Let's see how we do here. Now, did I hit all the houses? Oh my gosh, I didn't hit all the houses yet. Oof. Oof, look at this. Wow. That's a tragedy right there. Derping out. I didn't realize I had that many of them sitting there. Now, how are we holding up here? Getting a little sketch on this one. Keep these crits flying. That's what it's all about. Right, looking good. And what are we going to get? We got biochemistry. Wow, but we also got pandemic. Wow. I'm going to take biochemistry for the additional 10% crit chance, but pandemic is incredible as well. This is one we will draw multiple times, though, so let's go with biochemistry, get that additional crit chance. And let's see, let's bring Elaine out right here. Wow, that got messy, huh? Keep letting it fly here. Let's throw just a few more ups in. We're putting a lot of burn on him right here, but it's still just not quite enough. Now there's another one of those expunge upgrades waiting to pop as well. Popping that, and it's going to double the effectiveness of that proccing. So good stuff there. We're getting it here. It is a slow grind on this one, that's for sure. Alright, let's just work on our cash here. Let's see, we got mana bolts. We got monster studies. Go ahead and take mana bolts and we'll just spam up a little bit more regen here. Something like that. Where do we want to go now? Well, I think this is guaranteed to be the boss lane now, right? You would think. I think we can go a little bit longer here or here, maybe. Yeah, we're popping them right here. These little speedsters going there have got so far to run. So I'm not too concerned about them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got banditry again. Monster studies good. There's pandemic. Let's just take pandemic. That's huge, right? It's like top notch as far as poison upgrades go. Let's see. Let's go right here. Saving the coin just a little bit because I want to see where I'm going to be getting pushed. And then that, of course, is the area that I'll upgrade. It seems like right here, though. It really does. Just get that crit up a little bit more and a little more. Do I have all the houses hit now? Looks like so. Unless I'm just missing something, which is always quite possible. Yeah, we're down to the speedsters over here. And I mean, this area is melting now. It's definitely starting to melt stuff. Oh, I didn't even realize it was a boss wave. Yeah, we got Robo Oogie rolling out here. He's having a hard time. He's already past the halfway mark in his armor and about to go to his health. So yeah, Robo Oogie is pretty much screwed at this point, I'm pretty sure. Come on, Robo Oogie, drop me lots of chests. Alright, and there we go. Expunge 2. Oh, it's on now, y'all. It is on. Let's see what else we get. Let's take banditry and get even more coin. Let's go infection. Pandemic. Oof, wow. We're going to really be stacking that up now. And then we got monster studies. All towers. You know, you can't deny all towers. Oh, we got one more. Well, the only option for us on this one is broadhead bolts, so we'll take that. Let's see, we got 11,000 we're sitting on now. Let me see. Let me double check this area. It has been a minute since I visited it. Pop a few upgrades around here. We're looking pretty solid there. I guess we can go back into this area again. But we're looking pretty solid here as well. I mean, here we can actually drop a freshie, I think. There's a +2 spot. Let's take this +2 and add even more power here. Let me see if I can't get a few upgrades on it here, though. Get our crit into Gloryville. Oh, yeah, we're getting into the X4. I like it. I like it. All right, so let's go ahead and take this one out. And we actually got a really nice double dip spot here up on a tower. So we'll put that there just because we can't not put it there. It's too good of a spot to just ignore. Getting crit up on this one is just going to be real nice. So yeah, we got great coverage of both of those lanes right there. How are we doing here? Is it? I think it's time for a poison sprayer setup right here, maybe? Let's see. I mean, if we're getting full melt in right here still, then we don't necessarily need it. But are we going to get full melt right here? Let's see. It looks like we did. Yeah, we just completely annihilated that. Alright, see. We got infection. I think we're going to go with infection. Once again, there's good choices there, but what do you take? We're 100% focused on getting these poison sprayers completely god tier, so that is really the only option for us. That is the thing to do. And it's starting to look good. Starting to look good for sure. Now, how are we here, though? Actually, it looks like we're pretty close to full meltdown right here, too. You see the shields are gone almost instantly. And then the armor's burning away quick, too. So it's getting into the speedy boys here right at the end of it. Now, of course, we'll want to put more upgrades into it, but we've still got 8 more waves. So there's lots more hotness coming, that's for sure. Keep letting it flow, though. Mana's holding strong, no problem. All right. Biochemistry. Wow. Another 10% crit chance. Oh, yeah. That alone just takes us up so many notches. Now, let's do a little bit of love here. And say on this one, that's all we can do. And then where do we want to expand out from? I'm thinking this might be our strongest spot on the entire map right now. So let's just do that. Check the burn here. See if we're at full melt quite yet. It appears that we are getting pretty darn close to just straight up melting faces. I still don't like that our main choke is this close to the tower here on this one. A little sketch. And look at our mana is burning. Let's start going over here with them. Not missing anything by that +1 there. Alright, we got crazy mana regen going now, so we should have 100% uptime on all this stuff without a problem. Alright, we got banditry. We can get a little bit more gold flowing, but that bleed is awfully nice on the ballistas as well. Let's go ahead and take that bleed. And where to? Let's go right here. Wow, look at all these towers out here. That would be some great spam points. Actually, there is a pretty good spam point right there. It hits the whole enchilada. Can't pass that one up, right? Get a few upgrades on them. Did I do it? Oh, wow. I haven't done anything with this one, huh? I think we're looking pretty good, y'all. It seems to me like this could be a win here. You see the shields are just evaporating now. So we have come a long, long way from that beginning waves where we were losing one or two every wave, you know? Let's see. We got sorcery. Well, let's just go. All towers gain +1 damage. I mean, that's not a bad thing, right? And then, you know what? We better start going out here more. Let's go right here. Well, we actually have a little double dip spot here, too. I'm not sure we're going to take it. We may not need it. Let's see how we do here. I still feel like something out here would be really smart, though. Let's just throw one out here. Oh, we got 2+3s, though. It's so hard not to just go ham on that area. Ooh, they're making the push here a little bit, but there's still a ton of Last Resort out there. When they start popping where all of the text and numbers are bleeding together so bad that you can't see what the heck is being said there, you know you're at the right spot. That's just glorious right there. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, what are we going to get? We got Pandemic. I mean, just never going to say no to that. That's so good. I wonder, would it hit both lanes here? Oh, it does. Just more thinning of the herd here up front. The more poison damage I can get stacked on mobs, basically, as soon as they start getting crit, that poison damage just keeps being effective. So even having something out here that may not necessarily be killing a ton, it's still going to do it's going to put in massive work. Now, on that note, let's just go ahead and take this other +3 as well while we're here. It's going to really take the load off of this next intersection here. That should really take the load off this area for sure. Alright, what do we have? We got Banditry for more coin. Let's take it. Let's keep cranking up on the gold here. Let's see. Let's go one more here. Ooh, it capped it. Capped it off on us. That's alright. This spot here would double dip between those two lanes too, but I just feel like it's just so much overkill in now. I feel like it would be better just to get this stuff completely god-tiered out at the main chokes. It is always fun to play with the bosses, though. We're not going to be doing a fast boss kill in this one, though. He's got lots of room to run. Lots of room to run, for sure. Yeah, that's just all being melted. We are there, y'all. We are there. So, this, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like above 90%. Being able to get the build set out the way you want it. It's got to be 90 to 95% of the time now. It's just constant. We're getting to a point where we get everything we need to completely complete this build and make it badass. So, I really like this setup. Now, I'm going to go through and unlock everything again. And, do just some more kind of standard builds. But, yeah, I really love this one. I'm debating on just going into flamethrowers next and kind of slowly unlock things. And then see how, see how hard it is. Like, if I wanted to do a flamethrower run instead of a poison sprayer run, could I do that on the same save file? You know, I think it might split the passives up just a bit. Or split those cards up a little. Like, if we went flamethrower, I don't think we would want poison at all. But the problem there is we lose that Creeping Cough and that massive CC. And that's just one of the things that makes the Poison Sprayer so good. Now, of course, you can do a nice Tesla build as well with those other elements also. But yeah, we are good on this one. We got 2 more waves. We've only got 1 more entrance, though, huh? Let's take heavy shafts on that one. Or no, we got 2 more entrances. Let's go ahead and pop that one off first. And then this will be our last one, and our boss, pretty sure, is going to spawn right here. So our boss is going to take a nice long walk. But he's going to have a real rough time once he gets to about here. In fact, let's give him a little help. Give him a little help with that hard time. Throw in some ballistas just to spam up things for the slow. Now these ballistas I'm going to want at most shield, most armor, and most health. By putting them at that, they are going to focus the boss. So the boss will get focused the entire time, and that's just going to add massive slow to him. So let's go ahead and set up. We wanted to go armor there and health there. Now what did we get? We got monster studies. Here we go. Vile consumption. Extra 1 shield damage from all attacks. Actually, monster studies does everything when it's not poison. So a little bit better there. And let's see. We want to do these too, right? Let's go most shield, most armor, and most health. I'll leave the other ones on progression there. And here we go. Now we got 28k though. Let's jack these completely up and make some absurd killing power here. Why don't we do that? We're maxed on crit. Once you get to 50% on all 3 of these, you can't get your crit up anymore, so there's no point in continuing to upgrade. I mean, you'll get more power, but you're not, you know, it's better just to go into a tower that you still can increase the crit chance on, instead of just kind of tooling around with one that you can't. Alright, I like it. I think we are looking pretty solid. Let's check it out. Here comes Big Brain Oogie. He's getting the long stroll today. And that's just fine. What? Let's just spam a bunch of progressing ones here too. This is the last wave, right? And let's see. We should see some heavy duty explosions right here. Big Brain Oogie, of course, has got a nice way to run, but I like it. The entire lane is being cleared, no problems whatsoever. Big Brain Oogie is actually losing his shield quite rapidly, and it's just that 1 poison sprayer on him, so wow. The ballistas are actually going to completely strip his shield, and I think maybe even the armor. Or no, we got into poison sprayer land, but look at him burn now. Oh my gosh, he burned so fast. Taking a look there, we got what? 29,700. What is that? That's like 29 million, I think? Yeah, I think that's 29 million damage with the poison sprayer. We got 2 million damage from ballistas, and we got almost 20 million damage from dots going off. So our dots almost caught the poison sprayer. But anyway, that is a full run with a triple victory here in Rogue Tower. Absolutely love this game. Like I said, I want to try out adding in flamethrowers next and see if we are able to do a flamethrower build. Or maybe even we'll do flame and poison sprayer. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what we can get into. But that will get it for this episode, though. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.